Hey guys, I know I posted yesterday's video this morning because I forgot to do it last night, but today's trade went better. Caught like 400 handles, so that was pretty sweet. But it was a bearish fair value gap up here, and then SMTs off of hourly highs, which we'll go over in a second. I came into the day bearish because we've been bearish on the daily and 4 hour. The 1 hour is going back and forth. It's pretty indecisive at the moment, so I wasn't too surprised with that. In terms of daily structure, there's two options. It's XAMD or AMDX. And today, in my opinion, we had XAMD, and that is because we had right over here. Let's go ahead and put this to the 5 minute. There we go. These are our 4 quarters, here, 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 and here. And I figured this was X because we were so bullish here, and then we reversed here. We accumulated through here. This is where I found our manipulation, which was in this SMT, which we'll go over in a second. And then I suspect that this last one will be distribution continuation to the sell side liquidity previous day low. That is my outlook for the rest of the day at least. And it's currently consolidating during lunch hour. On top of that, all I did was, after I labeled these as reversal, accumulation, manipulation, I was looking for manipulation around that 10 a.m. candle because I was trying to place that 4 hour PO3. So when I did that, I was trying to decide what highs we would be SMTing off of, and MYM was obviously much lower and breaking down to the downside much more aggressively. MES and MNQ were kind of in a competing battle because MES seemed like it was leading, and then MNQ, you'll see later on, but had more bullish activity afterwards. Anyways, I found this SMT here earlier in the morning, and then I found this one right here, looking at kind of a 30-minute PO3 at open, which I guess we can go over that real quick. The 30-minute PO3 that I was looking at was off of open. Just bring it to right there. This was the 30-minute PO3 I was looking at. Was we opened down here, and we immediately moved to the downside, manipulated down here, and then expanded to the upside. The reason that I wasn't interested in taking this was that I wanted to see reaction off of news highs or lows, and we didn't get that, and so I didn't trade it because I didn't get what I was looking for. So I kind of just watched it for this. I was expecting a more bearish PO3 on the 30-minute because I wanted to see news lows get taken out, but that was what I was looking at on open. And then after open, like after 10 a.m., I was looking for that 10 a.m. PO3, which we can just pull back to right here. And we opened our 10 a.m. right here, I think, or was it? No, it's right here. This is our 10 a.m. open, and we moved a little bit to the downside, but then we started moving up, which was my whole goal because I wanted to see news highs that have been taken out on every asset. So I wanted to see some kind of buy side liquidity get taken out and SMTs. So that's exactly what we had. Both MES and MNQ took out buy side liquidity and made this SMT here, while MYM did not take out the buy side liquidity, which is essentially how I found all of my SMTs today. On top of that, what I really wanted to see was MES to fill in this this bearish fair value gap up here, this hourly that we had been looking at. And I didn't get that, so I was a little disappointed. But the reason that I knew that we were going to trade, that I should be looking for a trade, was MES was leading originally, and then as we were developing this high right here, we have a change state of delivery on the 1 minute, but I figured we'd go higher, and we didn't have a change. We didn't have a change state of delivery on the 1 minute on MNQ, and I only trade MNQ, so I was feeling okay with where I was at. And then we had this low time frame, just 1 minute SMT right here. I guess it's a 5 minute SMT too, but this higher high here and the lower high here. And after we got that, I felt comfortable dropping down to the 15 second, which is where I made my entry today on NQ. Was right over here, where we had this 15-second change in state of delivery, and then I entered. Otherwise, it just would have been this 1 minute change in state of delivery right here, which wouldn't have been that much of a change because I would have put my stops right here. I would have just caught a little bit less of the move, which is fine. So I ended up entering here, and then put stops up here. We retraced for a little while, and then we had the 1 minute change in state of delivery, and I felt pretty comfortable after that. So I moved my stops to here. And after that, I just monitored every swing low that we were waiting to take out on the 1 minute, and then retraces into order blocks. We can go and leave replay now. Yeah, and then I took it from this right here all the way down to news lows. News lows is what I was targeting because we did have, I don't know, it was like PPI or something this morning, and which caused this big candle on all three assets. So the lows were unmitigated, and I figured that would be a solid place to go looking for take profit. And I'm sure it'll end up going lower. My like true pull or true draw on the day is this sell side liquidity previous day low. I guess the last thing that I wanted to look at was the high time frame market structure. We were bearish on the daily 4 hour, and we're still bullish on the 1 hour. And so I neglected that the 1 hour was bullish, and I went ahead and just took what I could. That's all I really cared about. But yeah, no, it was pretty straightforward, and our entry was above the true day open. So that kind of covered everything that I was interested in for today. Yeah, I made up for yesterday's losses and a little bit extra profit. I've been risking a little bit more than I'm used to because I've been trading, because like yesterday I traded the 1 minute, which increased my stop loss size significantly. So I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. I'm like back to where I started at least after yesterday's losses. So yeah, I traded with 1 micro today and caught, let's see, it's like, it's like 1,600 ticks. So pretty solid day. If you're on the Discord, you caught the whole move. I called out the whole thing. And yeah, that is about it. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one. See you guys. Oh wait, actually, last thing. I lined up my entry with the 10:30 quarter. This is the session quarter right here, and then this right here was our reversal. MES's was right here, which was 5 minutes before the quarter, and then our entry was 7 minutes after the quarter. So it was pretty well aligned with quarter theory. So yeah, that's about it. We'll see you all on the next one. Have a good one, guys.